So I began working on Thin Ice, which is the name of the blog post about the ice raids, June 16th, 2025, and I finished it July 5th, 2025. So it has been like 3 months. And I just not said anything. And you know what? Now it's posted, so if you want to read it. But I also recorded all of the audio for it. I just have not edited it yet. And so, you know, I like to edit out all the ums and the uhs, and also like every time I stammer and like redo a sentence, whatever. It's not edited. So I'm just going to read now like an excerpt of it, and inshallah the audio recording, because accessibility is important, will be on the website. So the way that this is broken up is like a bunch of different ideas, and because I couldn't quite streamline them, it was just like a bunch of like ideas that kind of build upon each other. Rather than doing a bunch of different topic sentences to make it flow, I just did a lot of like break points. Oh my gosh, an entire portion of my lights just went out. My little string lights. Oh my god. No. I mean, it's fine, but no. Okay. This one is like nearing near the end, because I first start off by just talking about a lot of my experience growing up as a daughter of immigrants and also growing up in a very diverse community. And so this is like more towards the end where we actually start to talk about the ice raids. And also at the end, the light just came back on. Alhamdulillah. And at the end, there are a list of resources like Ice Watch and, you know, the red cards with just knowing your rights and all of those things to protect yourself. The recent explosion in ice raids feels dystopian, and it's projected that the terror inflicted will only continue to intensify. Even as politicians spin narratives in the media about gangs and thugs, the reality is that families are being broken apart. People with no criminal record are being rounded up. Innocents are being interrogated and hoisted off of the streets in broad daylight. Mind you, the same people being abducted with no due process are the very ones this country has feasted its capitalistic interest off of, gorging itself upon cheap, exploitative labor and the taxes of the working class. I have seen firsthand the irreparable damage and trauma that comes as a result of such a violent deportation of a family member. I've heard of how these detention centers strip people of their humanity and make them feel like they are nothing. The displacement of those removed from the families that they have built is an unimaginable kind of loss. That is an excerpt of my very long, how long is it? 5-page blog post. And audio is coming soon, inshallah. I keep biting on my tongue. Oh my god.